Hey, it's Kendal. Let's talk about an unfortunate issue that has always impacted restaurants and bars: employee theft. Before you think, not my staff, you might be surprised to learn that 75% of employees steal from their employer at least once, and that in the restaurant industry alone, theft totals between $3 and $6 billion every year. Here are some common ways that employees attempt to steal from the restaurant and what you can do to prevent it. Bars and nightclubs know the short ring all too well. Here's the scenario. On a busy night at the bar, a customer orders an $11 martini and pays in cash. The bartender then takes the money for the cocktail and puts it in the register, but rings it into the POS system as a $6 well drink. The customer doesn't know the difference. They were charged the appropriate amount. But at the end of the night, the bartender pockets that $5 difference, and your sales are still in line with your cash in drawer. As the business owner, you'll notice when Grey Goose is flying off the shelves and the sales don't reflect the inventory. But by then, it's probably too late. To avoid the short ring, try implementing a blind closeout process. This requires employees to reconcile cash at the end of their shift without notifying them of the exact amount that they are expected to return. If the bartender has been short ringing all night, it'd be nearly impossible for them to keep a running total of the balance in their head. For some staffers, a freezer full of filet mignon is too much to resist. And bartenders comping a drink or two for their friends every shift can really add up. To prevent this kind of theft, start by locking the freezer and alcohol storage cabinets and only share the keys with a select few trusted employees. Next, if you notice food inventory is dissipating quickly, try changing up your comped meal policy. Offer your staff some more freebies so that they feel appreciated and you can account for the variance. Lastly, consider implementing an inventory management solution. If you're using Toast or thinking about using Toast for your POS system, check out the inventory module. It runs your sales and inventory counts in parallel, giving you quicker and more accurate visibility into your inventory. This scheme requires accuracy and a little bit of luck, but more than a few anonymous bartenders I've talked to have reported seeing this at their restaurants. So a customer comes to the bar and orders a frequently requested beverage, like a Bud Light. The bartender prints the receipt and the customer pays in cash. Now, instead of closing out the tab, the bartender leaves it open. 15 minutes later, a different customer orders a Bud Light. Instead of entering it into the POS as a separate check, the bartender just reprints the first customer's receipt from the still open tab. When the customer pays for their beer, the original check is closed, leaving the cash from that first order unaccounted for and in the pockets of the bartender. To stop this from happening, require that your staff place a receipt in front of guests upon delivery of a drink, so that every party has a receipt in front of them at all times. You can also use your POS data to your advantage. Keep an eye on the average time a tab is open at the bar and which servers are frequently reprinting receipts. There are still plenty of ways that employees steal from restaurants. To read the full list of popular tactics and prevention methods, check out the blog article below. And if you want to prevent this problem before it even starts, by hiring the best staff ever, download Toast's free restaurant staffing guide. It's full of tips to help you hire the best and put systems in place to make employee theft a thing of the past. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.